Hi, my name is Linda Doyle. I'm from White Cloud, Michigan. I run a company called Uniquely You, and I make handcrafted products. This weekend I'm selling rag rugs that I weave from scraps, denim material, blue jeans that I cut up.
Wow. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this for 2.5 years.
Really? What got you into it?
I went to a craft fair and they were selling kits, which consisted of a metal bars and the nails and the eye screws and a book that told how to weave rugs. So I bought the kit and I went home and it told you how to construct a frame, but I'm not a carpenter.
Well, I noticed you have some unique frames that you use. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I did. This one is made from an old window screen that I got from my neighbor's home when he got new windows, and I went over and asked for one of these, and then I just put in my eye screws and my nails, and I used old broken tent poles for my sidebars.
Cool.
And this is one you have in progress. So the pattern, is that what on top? Is that what's going to be pretty much throughout?
Actually, for this particular rug, because it's a working rug at an open fair like this, I've been just pulling pieces out as I talk to people. So it's not going to be a real set design. It's going to be more random, both top and bottom. They're not getting worked the same as they normally would when I put a set pattern to them.
And are these rugs easy to clean, or do you use old strips of different fabrics, or what do you use?
I do. I use strips from fabrics that are washable. Right here I have some terry material. This is from an old chenille bedspread that I'm weaving. I have my son's pajamas in here. And the owner of this property right here, this is her old terry bathrobe.
Oh, wow.
So the rugs are completely washable. You throw them in the washing machine. You use cold water. And then I do suggest that you take them outside to dry because they would probably take forever in a dryer.
Yeah.
And are these types of woven rugs like this, do they stay tighter to the floor in terms of they don't slip as much?
I find that they don't slip. They're heavy enough that they hold the floor. I've not had a problem with slippage, or as anyone else who's purchased them. This is basically considered an heirloom art. It goes way back to the days of probably my great-grandmother when they would cut all of their old clothing up that was no longer any good, and they would sit and just cut and tie them together and roll them into balls.
Wow.
And once they had balls and balls of it ready, then they would start weaving their rugs.
Wow.
Whereas I don't do the balls, but I just cut as I go.
And so what's one of the fun things about being in a show like this? Is the people that you meet, the other craftspeople?
It's the people that you meet, the people who come through and are interested in what you're doing, and the other crafters. It's a real community type thing. We had a community supper last night, a cookout afterwards.
That's cool.
It's a lot of fun.
If someone's interested in getting in touch with you, how do they do that?
They could contact me through my email, which would be Purklemama, and that's PURKLEMAMA @yahoo.com. Or they could give me a call at 231-689-5956.
Wonderful.
Hey, that's great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Pat Royce, and the name of my sewing business is Patty Jean Designs. And I've been recycling jeans and interesting clothing and making them into purses for about 5 years now. And I've been doing mostly craft shows, or selling mostly at craft shows. I do have a website now online. And I am doing fiber shows because I'm just learning how to do needle felting. And these are my pictures back here that I have done so far. And I make knitting bags, make tote bags.
And I see you use a variety of materials. Are some of them remnants, or are you just like the styling of using different fabrics together?
In my purses, this fabric, this is all new fabric. My jeans are recycled, and I buy them at thrift stores, garage sales, and I just look at a pair of jeans and I say, okay, this would be cute this way or that way, and I designed it in my head before I buy the jeans. And I like to trim them up. I have belts, I have scarves, plus fabric.
And tell me a little bit about your customers. Do you have people who ever ask you to make custom things for them?
No, because I do not do custom work. I make up my purses and bring what I have already got made.
If somebody wants to get in contact with you, what do they do?
They can, I have my business card there, but I live in White Cloud,
And your phone number?
and it's 231-689-0390.
Okay.
And I live in Woodville, but it's White Cloud address.
Okay.
And have you been part of the Farm Girl show here for a while?
Pardon?
Have you been a regular here at the Farm Girl Fiber Show?
No. This is the second show she has had, and this is the first one I have been to.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for talking to us.
You're welcome.